So I didn't originally plan to make this video, as most of you guys probably know, my opinion on the Duel Links rank system is that it basically doesn't have one. Ever since they removed demotion from Platinum, it just meant every single man, their dog, maybe that dog's turd, would end up in Legend given enough time, making Legend extremely oversaturated and the whole thing extremely pointless. I would say it's about as pointless as trying to teach a baby how to pendulum summon, but that baby would actually end up in Legend given enough time. Just because there is no demotion in Platinum, the whole thing is just completely pointless. But this time, things went a little bit differently for me. Normally when I play in Legend, I get to play this nice little game of try to spot the coherent deck list, but this time around, I guess a lot of people just took a lot of inspiration from the latest KC Cup, as I just kept facing only KC Cup topping deck lists, and this really inspired me to go on a bit of a grind. A grind in which I went 16-1 against these deck lists. World Chalice, Madolche, Hero, Synchron, Mech Knight, Phantom Knight, Salamangreat, Dark Magician. You literally name any single deck list that got a top 100 placing, and I probably played against it during this 17 run spree, which made it all the more satisfying. I just had to make a video on it, especially considering I was playing a deck list that you all seem to be sleeping on. But before I talk about what deck list I was using, just a reminder, if you guys are enjoying this video and want to see more videos just like this in the future, remember to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. I'm getting pretty damn close to 80,000 subscribers now, so I'd really appreciate all the subs I can get. It does help me out quite a lot, lets you guys know whenever I upload, so if you are enjoying, remember to leave a like and subscribe down below. The art type I was using was in fact Trickstars, and the deck list I was using was the exact same deck list as the video I posted earlier this week, which by the way I'll leave a link to at the top of the description. Essentially, even I drastically underestimated how good Trickstar Light Stage was going to be as an upgrade for Trickstar. It is such a huge upgrade for the deck, I think so many people are sleeping on it, and to prove it to you guys, I'm going to show you a whole bunch of replays now of me just absolutely shitting on a whole bunch of top tier deck lists in that 16 game spree I was talking about. So without further ado, let's get into some replays. Alright, so as you can see, here I am in Kia Games, and here's my proof I'm not talking shit. I literally only lost one game out of the 17 I played, which was against Crusadia of all things. Not even Mech Knight Crusadia, just pure Crusadia, and I basically just got absolutely walloped because I didn't draw a single copy of Festival, Candina, or your Field Spell, which if you don't draw any of those three, you're pretty unlucky to start with. So yeah, there's my match history so you guys don't think I'm talking shit. And let's get into the actual replays. So I tried to record the absolute best ones, making sure to get a good variety of different deck lists that are all top tier KC Cup winning deck lists, or KC Cup topping deck lists I should say. Alright, with the first one being, I think, Salamangreat Code Talker, if I remember correctly. Alright. So I was already on a 4-game win streak by this point. Alright, so first thing we're going to do, use our Festival, summon our two dudes, instantly linking him off into a Crimson Heart. Crimson Heart on normal summon and gain some life points. Continue searching for your Light Stage. Normally you're basically going to be searching for Light Stage almost every game, other than when you've already got it in hand, which then you search for your Festival. Festival is basically the only other target anyway, so yeah. Alright. Getting some life points with our skills, then we can discard a Trickstar and draw 2 cards, setting our 2 back row. Summons a debug, I'm going to obviously warding point that. Salamangreat Circle, and you'll see this dude by the way is playing the pre-ban list variant of Code Talker, so he's still playing the stuff that's going to get banned soon. Already minus 200. Now I want you guys to really take note of this dude's life points during his turn, without me doing a single battle phase. Just watch them. Alright, Cynet Mining, searching for his Gazelle, which is a very nice target to get banished from a bottomless. Summons the Gazelle, we're gonna banish that. Get it out of here. Alright, sets that, activates his Field Spell. Again, minusing some more life points going on here. Summons out a Balinx. Jaguar shuffling back into the deck, bringing his dude out. Microcoder coming out, so we can do another Link summon, going to decode. This also means he'll be able to use his skill now, which by the way, I wouldn't be surprised if this skill gets sort of pseudo-nerfed soon. I feel like the fact they can use the trap card on the same turn they set it is probably what's going to get hit. Especially considering they didn't really hit a whole lot in regards to the actual Code Talker deck list itself, so yeah. Alright, swings in, activates his Recoder, summons out a dude, and by the way, 2,500 life points, that's all he's on. In fact, he's about to burn for some more because he activated a trap card. I haven't even had a battle phase yet, and he's already at 2,300. Alright, swings in, of course I just protect myself, and he was having none of that, instantly conceding. Alright, so hopefully that gives you a really good idea of just how much damage we're getting through the field spell, and obviously Corobane as well. This field spell, people really underestimate how much 100 damage is when it's done like 15,000 times. Alright, so here's a PK player, already had a 7-game win streak here. Got the Simp Mat going over here. Alright, once again, I'm going to be searching for my field spell. I think basically every replay you'll see me searching for this field spell, as it's very rare I don't. Because you have a choice, so you can either search for your Festival, you can search for Corobane to sort of have extra protection, but especially when I've already got 3 back row, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to search for my Licorice, and if my opponent tries to target this with anything, I'm just going to swap it over, and have more searches for next turn. MST is this for some reason, I'm like, sure, I don't really care. I guess because he planned to set up a bunch of back row. So adding this back to hand before it goes through, during his end phase, so it doesn't go back to my turn, before he just removes my Cantina. If that makes sense. I said that really wrong, but I'm just not gonna always continue. Alright, summoning out Holy Angel, because I don't plan to do any discards this turn. He crackdowns me, which is a little bit annoying, I'll be honest. I'm just gonna trade them off. I don't want him link summoning into just anything annoying like a Nightmare or Nightmare Phoenix or anything like that. I'm not fussed. I still have 3 back row and a really good follow-up card in hand, so I'm not fussed. Especially with Ice Dragon's Prism, which is a fantastic counter to this deck. This deck cannot play through it. Summons Breaksword, I'm just going to banish as soon as he activates this card's effect. Because he puts 1 in the graveyard, I banish the card he puts in the graveyard, and this thing. And yeah, they just don't play through this very well at all. He gets a search, but that actually just does not matter. And from here, oh, fantastic top deck. Summoning my 2 dudes, getting out my Crimson Heart. 3 effects, gain some life points, normal summon. Get a search for a Licorice, so even if he has the back row here, I can just swap it over whenever I feel like. He has a Compulse. Don't know why he waited so long on Compulse. He let me do my whole card draw stuff and everything. Bit odd, but anyway. Compulses, I'm just going to swap it over. Maybe he wanted a card draw himself too, because he thought he was in a fairly dire spot. Oh yeah, he was pretty dead. Alright, replay number 3. Alright, so I'm hoping this is the Synchron replays, because I had a couple of them. I think I only saved one of them. Oh, this is the hero one. Yeah, I think the Synchron replays were generally the more amusing ones. I only saved one of them. I had 2 really good ones, but I didn't want to save both of them because I didn't want to take up too much time. 10-game win streak, by the way. Alright. So, again, going first. I hope I have a going second replay in here, actually. I don't know if I saved any. Alright, Trickstar Light Sage, going my Licorice. I should just name this thing Licorice, it would be so much easier. MSTing 1 in the back row, burning himself for a whole bunch. Again, burning himself for another whole bunch. Going out of Sunrise. Oh my god, the burn damage. Alright, sitting here with my Needle Sealing and waiting, hoping he's going to summon enough monsters. Pots my Needle Sealing, which is a little bit rough. But thankfully, I do actually have a plan. Alright, so he actually misplayed here. He could have ended my win streak here if he attacked in the right order, which, by the way, I'll let you guys figure out in the comments which order he should have done it in, I won't tell you. But as you can see, he's about to swing in. He does it in the wrong order, meaning he swings in, I'm able to protect myself by dodging with Licorice. Protecting myself here, putting this dude in the field. He continues swinging, Corobane protects my dude. Swings over it, hits me in the face, and I'm just still alive. Alright, Festival Summoning 2. Going into my Holy Angel. Look at his life points, look at that. I have not gone to battle phase yet. 0 battle phase from me. 3 effects, getting some more life points. And he's just about to die to battle damage. Actually, he doesn't die to battle damage, sorry. He goes down to 600 life points. Yeah, tries to swing into my Candida, which is protected by the arrow from Holy Angel. Just, yeah, good one, dude. Nice one. Swapping it over, normal summoning it again. Even more burn damage. So many different lethals I could have done here. Thanks, summoning another Crimson Heart. And now I think I'm gonna swing in. And he's out of there. Alright, so the next one has got to be the Synchron replay. Which I assume he was playing pre-banless, because I think he used both the, no, this is the World Chalice one. The last replay must be the, Synchron one. I really hope I saved it. I'll be really depressed if I didn't save it by accident. It's been 2 days since I did the, since I recorded the replays, so I can't actually save them anymore. So I hope the last one is the, Synchron one. Alright, so this is the interesting spellbook variant of this deck, which is actually really good. They had a lot of KC Cup toppings, this one. Alright, spellbook, drawing a couple of cards, also going second, by the way. Alright, turning his dude into a copy of Link 1, so he can get his normal summon, his search. Oh, this deck is actually kind of cracked. Not sure who came up with the spellbook idea, but it was a pretty clever idea, honestly. Alright, getting out his Priestess. Of course, going for his Firewall after getting his double card draw. Almost using his entire extra deck on turn 1. Drawing a couple of cards. There's the Firewall. Thankfully, it's only co-linked once, so it's only 1 bounce. Not too bad. Light Stage, obviously, oh, fantastic normal summon. I could instantly target his back row. Forcing him to use it early, which is really good for us. Alright, Festival summoning 2 dudes, going into our Crimson. Free effects, gaining some life points, discarding, drawing 2. Alright, drawing another copy of our Festival. This is because it's a fantastic card for follow-up. Swinging in, beating over his dude. Cosmics are 1 back row, which is pretty rough. We do have a Licorice swap over, so if our opponent does summon Slank that he plans to target this with, we're still safe. Also keep in mind we have a billion life points, so we are praying these last 2 extra deck cards are enough to kill me. I think he actually shuffles back an Ingirsa here at some point. Then normal summons out a Firewall, which is rough, because it can bounce my dude. We do bounce to protect ourselves, so hopefully we can still keep the Korribane sort of attack boost up on the ready. But I think he actually removes this Licorice too. Yeah, it's hard, so he puts an Ingirsu back in the extra deck. Goes into a Nightmare Unicorn, discards, removes. Gets to summon back the Priestess as well, or summon out from hand, sorry. Searches for a Chalice. Wonder if he actually had some kind of lethal here. He did do a lot of summons, so it was kind of surprising he wasn't able to kill me. But I guess to be fair, I did have, like I said, 6,000 life points. Oh my god, summons out the doggo. Swings in for 4,200, which isn't enough. So Festival, summoning 2. It's actually really annoying when they put their Link arrow over here, because it means if I wanted to go for my Crimson Heart, its arrow only points downwards to the left, so it can be a little bit annoying. Alright, normal summon my dude. At this point in the game is pretty much over. Because yeah, Korribane just lethals. Even with the protection from his little spell card and graveyard, he is just dead. Alright, on to the final replay, which I really hope is Synchron. I've been hyping up this Synchron replay. Thank god it is, alright. I should have saved the other one as well, because I know I had 2 really good ones versus Synchron. I just didn't want to save too many replays. I didn't want to keep you guys here for too long. Alright. So on a fairly decent hand here, no trap cards though, so we're going to have to hopefully draw into some. I use my field spell because I'm going to search for a card I want to discard. I generally want to keep the Candinas and the Corobanes in deck, or like have them still at the ready. I prefer to discard Licorice, is what I'm trying to say. If I get the choice. Or if I get the choice, I want to discard the Festival, but yeah, if I'm searching off this, I'll be searching for Licorice to discard. Alright. So discard the, like I said, discard the Festival because I searched off Candina. Alright, so actually no trap cards, so we're not protected at all. So everyone calling this deck a back row deck, you'll notice from a lot of these replays, I don't actually win through the back row. You're basically winning just off of dodging things with Licorice and just protecting yourself with Corobane. The back row is obviously nice, but you'll notice a lot of these replays, at least the ones I saved, were ones where I didn't even win through it. I think that's also, to be fair, a lot of these replays, the ones I saved because they were entertaining rather than saving the ones where I just activated one back row my opponent conceded, which, to be fair, a lot of replays ended up being. That's why a few of the decks, like the Self Accord one and the Madolche one, I think were both like that, so I didn't bother saving them. I think there's also a Dark Magician replay, which is like that as well. Alright, so this guy's going all out, big combos. Going into his Stardust Dragon after summoning out his Junk Warrior. Oh my goodness. Going all the way into a copy of Trishula. Alright. Getting a draw, searching for his Junk Converter. Nuking my entire field. But thankfully that is not enough for lethal. Oh man, I had one versus the other Synchron variant was against the Crocodile one. I wonder why I didn't save it. I thought I did save it actually. Alright. Because I really want to show off the Crocodile variant getting smacked, because I think that's really the one everyone wants to see. Alright, summoning out my Crimson Heart, discarding, drawing a card, setting 2. Beating over his dude, hit him in the face, and that is lethal damage. Yeah, I definitely had a replay where I was against the Crocodile variant, I just mustn't have saved it. Alright guys, anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, stop sleeping on this deck. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Laters.
Hey, big brother, can I watch SpongeBob? Shut up, Mokuba. I'm busy flagging YouTube videos to compensate for the fact that I have an extremely small penis. Oh.